Hello, welcome back. Last time I charged up my blue torch and solved a few mysteries with it. This has somehow found its way back into my inventory. Is my autosave older than... My autosave is older than this. Okay. That's interesting. Alright, so if I reload here... Alright, so instead of just clicking continue, I want to actually load my latest save manually. What? No, that's in this spot. That is my latest. How has this found its way back into my inventory? That's really strange, because I had totally placed that. I didn't pick it back up. I couldn't pick it back up. Okay. So that's very weird. Could I have picked it back up? No. No, once that's there, it's there. And yet, it was not written to my save file that way. Okay. Just an oddity here. Anyway, yeah, so I got this doorknob looking thing with 3 little bits I can move around on it. And I don't currently know of a home for it. I did get one suggestion that I think is worth investigating. It does seem kind of like it could almost fit in this hole. The reason I didn't think to try that is because these look much, much too small for the size of this thing. But maybe I'm just not understanding the relative sizes of these things. With only 3 paddles on this, this definitely could not go in the one that takes 4. I know of a crystallized one that has 2 on it. So if that were the case, then the crystal one would go in there. This one would go here like this, which it doesn't. Okay. At least not in that specific orientation. But yeah, I think this is just too large because, like, I mean, that's the right shape, yes. I can shape it such that it would slot in here. But it doesn't. Does not go. I think it's much too large for that. What do you suppose this symbol is? I have no idea. It looks almost like something I could, like, drag downward. If it weren't locked up with these, maybe. Yeah, okay, so that's being held in place by those. Okay, those are, like, pins. Well, the presence of the pin there actually does kind of contribute to the idea that this is the correct object, because the pin would go in here. And those would slot in there. Okay, so maybe this is right. It's just that I don't have the correct, like... My character's not going to try and... Oh, hang on. No. If that's where the pin goes, then I do know the orientation. Okay, so 1 toward the pin, 2 perpendicular to it. Okay. So what if I did that? Now I am hoping this is just a suggestion from somebody who hasn't played the game already. Okay, that did work. Interesting. And not like somebody trying to be cheeky and give me hints about something they already know. Please don't do that. But if you're along for the ride and seeing this for the first time with me, that's totally fine. Okay, so I know the location of the one that goes here. I know the purpose of this object now, and I know that there is one more that needs to go in here. And unless I just lucked into the correct orientation of that, it seems like the which paddle is in which position doesn't matter as long as I make that shape. So those are the things I just learned. Okay, so clear crystal is not this way, but I'm still thinking about this. It's not anything too interesting in the center there. Like, this is interactive. I need another object here. So maybe I need, like, some kind of wrench or something to turn it. Maybe it doesn't turn just with my bare hands. That's plausible. Yeah, this mechanism may yet be incomplete. Okay, so where do I have that I can go? I'm not sure. What's this? Do I know? It's not the hanging platform. Okay, so that's a broken bridge that I can't get across. Here, this thing. That's where the drawbridge is. I've seen the other side of that. I don't know what this stuff is. I have not been there. There's another lever to pull. Some kind of like bellows or power generator thingy, or I don't know. That looks just like a resistor. Like a giant resistor. That's what it looks like from here. It's probably something else. It looks different up close. Alright. So that's what that is. What about this one? That's where there's this closed rock face, which I need to be able to interact with this to open, maybe? I don't know what this symbol is supposed to be. I now have a sketch of it. South of the gateway. Other stuff in my book. Crystal lab next to invisible ink. Near crystal lab. Okay, so I understand this. This I can just, like, delete. 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 Yes. South of gateway. South of the gateway. I had the same thought before. Okay, I'll delete the older one because the newer one's a better picture. Crystal lab next to invisible ink. That's the banner. Kind of wondering a thing about this banner, if there's like a third crystal color that maybe I can shine on it to reveal some information, because like this spiderwebby thing with a 2 next to it tells me nothing. But maybe placed in context it will tell me something. So one of those symbol-y things was lit up, the one near the observatory, I think. But all of them, including the lit one, were non-interactive. Yeah, you are lit. That's not the same symbol, but it's similar. Or watchtower is what that's called. So that would be... Do they write that as one word or two? One. Okay. You got it right. So illuminated in orange. I fell. That's a thing you can do sometimes in this game. There's all this stuff. I just don't have the means to interact with it other than... Hang on. So if that's down there, does anything suddenly happen over here? I mean, they're not connected in any way, so no, obviously not. Can I put 2 things on here at once? No. Alright. I mean, yeah, it really does feel to me like this is a machine for weighing things. That's its entire purpose. If you want to weigh something, that's where you can do it. Now hold on, 3 interaction zones. 1, 2, 3. I can't place a torch in there and like grind down the the handle or anything. Don't know why I would want to. Okay, so yeah, kind of at a loss for what to do at this point. South Passage. Okay, so that's the little dock with the extra pop-up thingy on it. This is the Klotsky puzzle. This is that dead end. There's a torch bracket here. Somewhere out here there were rocks painted with stuff that gave me the useful information. Hang on a second. No, I have been in there. I can get here from here. But this is separate from... So you're interactive. Alright, I need a sledgehammer. Smash this crystal open. Whoa. Okay. I can force my way up here. Yeah, smash that crystal open, get that doorknob out, and then somehow find another one somewhere. Alright. I don't currently own a sledgehammer. Or a wrench. Just need to find a big toolbox with all the tools in it. That's what I desire. Okay, so I don't think there's anything else I can shine crystal light on. This is where this is the rock face where that solution was painted. Got my telescopic eyeballs, so I don't actually need this for looking. I did the lens thing, and there's nothing else interesting I can really see from here other than that. What are you? I'm certain I've interacted with you. Can I interact with you while this is... Oh, you're just for opening that? Okay. Well, I mean, out of not really having a lot else to try... No, put it there. Do this. Turn around to... Whoa, I don't know where I am. I spun too fast. Here we go. Hey? You don't do it anymore. So I guess just like, you solved this puzzle, you don't need to do it again. Okay, like this one I can do again. It doesn't mean anything in blue. Blue is much less focused. So since that's still something I can do, is it something I might want to do still? I don't know, I feel like it makes more sense to carry around the orange torch. And also, that means I don't have this huge blue aura in the edge of my vision. I don't have any reason to think that I want to leave that there right now. So yeah, a little bit stuck. Like, this is the main thing that I... Orange does something. Blue does not. Orange does something. This moved a thing. Hold on. Okay, well I know what's on the other side of that. Right, I noticed the different noises. So orange definitely had an effect. These are lit up. I think they were before, though. Well, it does something, but... But what? There's like nothing interactive here. Okay, so... I guess then my question becomes, where do those wires go? Right, I'm not allowed to interact with this anymore because I'm done with it. I did it. Zapfish still zapping, swimming around all happy. I don't need to charge the blue because it's already charged. Wait. Okay, right, there's this. Yeah, sure. So this entire table of stuff, well, there was a letter on it once, I guess. Don't know what that is. Aha, no, hold on. Okay, so, I think I've seen that same symbol elsewhere. Well, now, if I was diligent with it, there would be another one in my notebook. Oh. Well, I saw the symbol before, right here, in the Crystal Lab cabinet. That's what happened. Okay. This is done as far as I know. I can still mess with it. It is not unlikely that there are additional codes to input here. I've not been given any of them yet, though. Alright, so currently my main lead is that putting orange crystal there does something. I mean, I'm here because I see those wires going down below my platform, kind of guessing they would go through the wall, but they don't go through the wall because I don't see them on this side. Like, following wires often leads to useful information in a game like this. But they're a little hard to follow in this game. Like, these just, they don't go anywhere that I understand. Makes a clinking noise. Makes no noise. Well, makes the one clink. Makes more clinks. What could you mean? Like, that could be wired to anything, wait a minute, what are you? Oh, no, you're just the lens for that. Nothing new. That was always spinning. It's still spinning. There's a lens there. Can I interact with that by, like, holding a blue crystal near it? Spinny thing. No, it's a tiny little lens. Legend of Quern. Can't page. Okay. So what can I see from this overlook? More if I don't have that thing blaring in the corner of my screen. This definitely doesn't look like something that moves to me. This is just a permanent wooden barrier. So I really don't think this is any form of a drawbridge. But it definitely means something that I can put a crystal there. It makes a noise, just like... Why? What noise? What does the noise mean? Like, I've gone to all the places that are most closely... seemingly most closely connected to it. And nothing. Okay, this is real far-fetched. What if it affects that door there or something? Hey, what's this? This almost looks like something I could maybe mess with. So let's leave it there, for one thing, and see if, like, if I take a tour of the rest of the island. That anything might have changed. I would love to understand those symbols today, but I don't know if that'll happen. So this definitely has not changed. That remains non-interactive. There was something I was going to investigate that was like way over on the other side. You know what? Blue, get out of my hands. You're too bright. Alright, I have nothing. My inventory is completely empty. No other interesting options up there. So the spot I was trying to investigate was right here. So right as I... Oh, wait a second. No, that's above me? So there's an overpass. Can't get any closer to that stuff. Circular hole in the rock. I saw another one of those, I think close to the starting zone. It's non-interactive. I guess I should just walk around with the Alt key held. Where is that overpass? Not here, farther along. This leads to a closed door. Yeah, that's where I was trying to go. So that door remains closed and non-interactive. Okay. Can't just muscle my way through. Nothing interactive here. Like, these are not even interactive, but they have to mean something. One of them is lit up. Is that one still lit up while the torch is on the thing? Can't imagine why that would make a difference, but I feel like checking. It is. What's the meaning of all this stuff? That's just a regular braided rope. It's not like a power line or anything, but it kind of has like the look of a power line. I don't know, doesn't seem to mean anything. Okay, overpass. A little ahead of me. Yeah, this. This is the overpass. Have I... Yes. That leads to the starting zone. Aha. So this is the periscopy thing. And that doesn't help me. I can't quite go off into the wilderness there. Okay. So yeah. Don't know what I'm looking for. Alright, so I gathered up my crystal torches and stuff. Annoying as it is, I should probably just keep this on me at all times to see if it reveals anything. So I kind of took inventory of the stuff I don't know about. Found a couple of interesting things to look at. I don't really have any kind of like definite thing to do with any of them. So there's this little hut here with the broken lever mechanism. It does not look as though either of these torches can be inserted in here and used for leverage. Oh dear, I'm stuck. There we go. But I have a sketch of that now. There's also a gear icon on a stone near the hanging platform. Right, okay, so there's this thing. I tried every which way of interacting with it. I tried dragging around to see if I could rotate or pull it out or push it in. None of that did anything. I don't suppose there's like... Oh, that's all it is. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Come here with blue torch and you can see stuff. Okay, so I know what to do with that, but hold on. There's another thing I want to look at first. Oh, right, and there's... I just know nothing about this torch. This is underneath hanging platform? Pretty much. That's not the button. Hold on. William Maythorne? Oh, he has a name. Somehow I missed that. Okay. So that's the one who was talking to me. Anyway, P. Alright. But the thing I wanted to look at, other than what I just discovered, right, here's the gear, is this dude right here. This is interactive. It's kind of eye-catching. You come in here and there's this blue light, but it's way up there. I don't think I can reach it with anything I own. It doesn't react to the presence of a blue torch here. It is blue. Looks like it has wires to it. I'm way over here. I have no particular reason to think that would interact with the torch holder there. Feels like it's something else entirely. So I'm looking here. It's like when I can get under the hanging platform and go that way, then that'll start making sense, maybe. Maybe. Okay, but anyway, I have a... Oh, and I did want to check for invisible ink around here. Alright, so I just really need to keep this thing on me at all times. It's annoying, but it's necessary. I left this down just in case that makes a difference. Okay, well, I have a thing to do. Gotta have that blue glow up. Okay, so for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not it. Okay, so I misinterpreted somehow. Start here. 1. Go up here and press this. 2. Wait, what if it's this? It is. Okay, so just every step of the way you press. Okay, neat. All right, that is major progress. Whole new section, North Shore. All right, get this thing out of my hand, even though I probably need it. I don't want to see the blue glow everywhere. Okay. So, new symbol. Oh, other side of... I see. This is not the other side of that, is it? It is. It is. Yeah, okay. This is also gear. This is southeast North Shore, just in case I need to know. And in the blue, it still looks the same. Alright, so we got some kind of grinding wheel. Not interactive. Tools! Hey, I just needed a toolbox. Oh, okay, so you look possibly important. So right, that's how to tighten a screw normally. No, not necessarily. Alright, so this way, that way, that way, that way. That's obviously a key for something, but nothing I currently know about. Paintbrush for the crushed crystals, probably. Leaves. Vials. So right, I found the ink. Little tiny door, too small for me. What the heck? It's an oven. Okay, so I can bake things in there. Got it. Can I bake a torch? Neither of the ones I have. All right. There's something interactive on the other side of that. Sure. Well, bottom few rungs of this ladder are broken. Whoever I'm playing as just doesn't want to reach up and hoist himself up on that. Because, I mean, like, you know, a ladder missing the bottom 5 rungs, when you can still reach those, really should not have to stop you from climbing it. I could totally climb that ladder. And it is interactive. Okay, so I guess maybe I'm looking for replacement rungs. Anvil, letter, here we go.
This shore is special to me. The physical work I used to do here helped me calm my restless mind. Besides preventing the natural decline of organisms, the phenomenon also eliminates any need of nutrition. This means that despite the dry weather, the trees and bushes around here could easily be millions of years old. As I realized that time is no longer an obstacle, I had the opportunity to learn and perfect all of my artisan skills. This is the very place where I became a craftsman. After mastering blacksmithing and carpentry, I started to practice more advanced mechanical engineering.
That's cool. Okay, so good point. It's maybe not just you who ages not at all here. The plants would too. Artisan of my fate and that of several others. Okay. Man, look at the elegance of Latin. You can say all that in just 4 words. I guess. Why does nobody speak that language anymore? Alright. Well, that's what that does. Oh? The heck? Out, in, out, in, out. Okay, got me a key. Alright, and I do know one other place I can maybe use a key. Let's take a peek around there, see if this opens that chest. Right, so that's a clue for that, maybe. How did I end up where I was? Okay, so this goes that way, but also this way. So there's a little loop around... Where am I? Here. Okay, so I went in that little loop. Got it. This is the way to the gear. This is the way I have not gone, I think. Yeah, looks like a bunch of stuff here. Boat. Missing something. Pentagonal. Had one of those once, don't currently. Wonder if my player character's goal is to get off this island. Ooh. Am I gonna die if I step in that? Probably not. Nope. Okay, so anyway, there's a skull puzzle here. Another key. Okay, got two of them. They look identical. Nothing else mess-withable there. Alright, so sure, skull puzzle something there. Let's go for that chest and then probably call it a day. I have two seemingly identical keys, and for some reason I have this feeling neither one of those is going to open the chest that I wanted to open. Just a hunch. Don't know why. Do they both look exactly the same? They sure do. Those keys are identical. Nope. And nope. Okay, that's what I thought. Alright, so got more North Shore to explore. Should be cool. Okay, yeah, so this is where this gear is. Yeah, same building, two different sides. Got it. So when gear somehow becomes interactable, then I can get into that particular building. Alright, good to know. Cool. See you next time for skull puzzle stuff.